Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Take that, 29, Alpha. 54. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Alert! 54. Mike 54.
Sony Michel, his first carry. He finds an opening past the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned and just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, New England.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Brady gives to Michel, and an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, 29 yards. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Touch 50.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to... Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, lady! Fair. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Say. Out. You got tight right there. Bang. Alert.
On 3rd down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Chris 15. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
25, 25. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
The first carry for C.J. Procise. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Go 14. Against the mic. Oh, you got deep. Check.
First down and 1.
Check 24. Check 24. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Under team.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. On first down, Procise. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the ground, Michel. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Wait, that's 380. Mike 4. Fire. Shoot. Go there,
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Letting one go deep for his running back. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL. And it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Penny. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
This is Procise on the carry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
380.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Seahawks nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
What? 280. 95. Right here. Show it.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 38.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Slam, slam, slam. I'll go special. I'll go special.
They run it with Carson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson steps away to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 31 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Rush coming, and he's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview, so I guess let's do just... And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Hey, I got you. 58's the money. 58's the money. Crunch time, defense. Rush,
Throwing down, Wilson on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Alert, 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 alert.
Here's Wilson to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
58, the mic. Check. Back. Go, 4 down. Check 25. Gun. Right.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Rolling to his right. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gostkowski for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 20. 4-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
It's just me and you. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 9, check 9.
Second and 10 now. Wilson flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, Michel. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now Michel, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up fourth. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Gordon. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
154. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go. Mike's 54.
Now Wilson. eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Rashad Penny. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the ground is Michelle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Check. Play it. 49 to Mike. Regular.
On 1st down, Brady. This is White on the screen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check 4. Hey, check it.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And it's Michelle once again. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. And he's got Sanu. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Kill. Turn up.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score all time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michelle. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Again, it's Michelle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
New England on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
He goes to use you. He comes to me, it's me. Easy.
To throw is Brady. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Watch the eye.
The drive starts with C.J. Procise. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Wilson. And an alley to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Wilson. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wilson on 3rd down. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Wilson leaves this one with Penny, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now is Wilson. Forced out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
On 4th down, Wilson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. Another costly turnover, their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But it's football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Brady going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Benjamin Watson. It's third down and 12.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run with Michel. And an alley to run. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Back to throw, Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.